Scott, you kind of hit on it. You mentioned it in our group message. You said that you think this game is going to be closer than others. Do you give me some commentary on that?
So I see this game going one of two ways. It's either going to be a lot closer than people like are kind of expecting, or it'll be exactly what we saw last year, where the whistle blows and we utterly dominate them. Because I can see it going either way. Like I do see both of those as possibilities, but like I just like we got to remember we're feeling great about it. We've won three in a row against them, but like it's still the Steelers, and I think their quarterback play has improved. Like Ben was just not good. I think Mitch Trubisky's not great, but like he's an NFL quarterback. He can play. And it's week one. Week ones are always wonky. I mean, last year week one they beat the Bills, who were a really 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 good team, much better than the Steelers last year. But like I don't know. I think I struggle to bring myself to we're just gonna walk on the field and dominate them to open the year. But like it wouldn't necessarily shock me. But like I just think the Steelers are a tough team. I think Tomlin is one of the best coaches in the NFL, and like they're a historic franchise. They're not just gonna they rolled over and died for us last year. I'm not sure they're gonna do it again.
Yeah, and another thing, their defense is pretty much the same, and their defense was really good last year. And yes, we talked about the Bengals adding, but again, the only thing that this week, I mean, I've been in between. I've been in between that this game could be a blowout for the Bengals or like this could be a real dogfight, but their offensive line is so bad. I mean, it was bad last year, and it's even worse this year. And plus you add Mitch Trubisky, who really hasn't had significant playing time in over a year. I mean, I have a hard time believing that, you can old takes expose me all you want Monday if this goes bad, but I have a very hard time believing that Mitch Trubisky is going to walk into a packed out Paycor Stadium.
There we go. I was about to catch on it.
Split.
Paycor Stadium and beat last year's AFC champs. I can't see it. I can't see Najee Harris, running for a bunch of yards with that offensive line. I think I read an article that said they had the 31st most efficient rushing offense, and I don't think that is going to improve. You take away a guy like Juju, although he didn't play much last year, like that's a significant amount of targets. Like it'll just be interesting to see how this new look. This is a Steelers team we've really never seen without Ben at quarterback. So it'll be interesting to see how that looks.
Yeah, like you guys said, I think the offense is definitely where I think you're more likely to see improvement just because kind of what Scott said. Ben was a statue. I think Trubisky offers them a little bit more, definitely on the ground. So I could definitely see them him having a little more freedom to run with the ball, especially him and Najee are going to be an interesting 1-2 with kind of their ground game. But yeah, that offensive line is not good. I know they added James Daniel, who he's definitely an upgrade for them on I think he's left guard for them this year, so that's definitely an upgrade. But yeah, from left tackle to center is Dan Moore Jr., Kevin Dotson, and Mason Cole. That is just not a great start. And then, I mean, to me, their defensive line is arguably the best the Bengals will face all year, and they'll face them twice. But besides that, I mean, Devin Bush was not good last year. Miles Jack was all right. Alex Highsmith, I like to give him his flowers, but besides Minka, I don't like their secondary at all. They're rolling out Akil Witherspoon and Cameron Sutton as their starters. I really like Jamar and T versus that. We've already seen T Higgins go up and Moss their secondary. But yeah, I'm not sold on the secondary. Obviously, their front is where we have to worry a little bit.